Second straight day looking for her first championship. Panthers and Salukis next for the title. Championship Saturday has arrived at the Missouri Valley Conference Softball Tournament. Number 2 UNI is going for their first title since 2013.
Get down in the count right here to the first batter. We've seen her do that in all of the games where she does get behind, but she always seems to work back and do that right there. Get the strikeout.
From 3-0 to a strikeout to the balls off the plate to Alexis Papillo, who drives this in the air to center, sending Austin back, and it's gone. Papillo does it for the third time in the tournament, her 19th of the year.
Well, as you had mentioned, and with authority on home plate, she puts her team in front, but you had mentioned they were working her away, got in just enough and got enough of the plate that she was able to drive it to center field. And it's just a quick flick of the bat, and she generates so much power.
Pillow, who now ties for the Valley lead in home runs with Missouri State's Annie Mueller. And that sends Kate Lappy to the plate with one down and UNI up 1-0, just like that.
I was listening to an interview with Alexis.
Well, wind might take this. Lappy goes back to back.
That's the gauntlet you have to go through. The power of the Panthers. And she lets it be known as she steps on home plate that she also is a power hitter.
Payoff pitch from Groff. And McElrath hits that high in the air to right. Kaler back to the wall, and that's off the base of the wall and travels away from her. And McElrath up to second base with another extra base hit for the Panthers.
Yet, and we've got a lot of game left, and we also have hitters that can knock it out.
Sanders, right field line. Kaler makes the catch. Tag from second for Erpelding, and the throw goes to second, with Erpelding down to third base with 2 away in the first.
I mean, if you can withstand that first wave and that first barrage of hits, then you're sitting pretty good.
And Groff does bounce back. Strands Erpelding down at third, but UNI history is win one of these, a championship game. And List pulls it to third base. Lappy scoops and tosses across to get List for the first out. And the UNI defense behind Sam Heyer
to help his team advance.
Elizabeth Warwick chops it to first. Lamprecht with a nice backhand pickup to retire yesterday and the day before's hero for SIU, Elizabeth Warwick.
Been like that all week long. And then you get it just blowing directly out to left center.
Hamilton on the ground. Hogan scoops that, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sam Heyer, keeping the Salukis on the ground. 1-2-2 to Smithson, leading off the second. And a swing and a miss. I think you nailed it, Laura. She is all right getting reset between. Has struck out 2 batters in a row. And Moss puts this in the air to right center. That's off the top of the wall, inches away from a third Panthers home run, and she slides up with a double. The 4th extra base hit for the Panthers.
Not sure what is going on. We can't hear anything.
Lamprecht to right. Kaler has plenty of room to make the catch. Tag from second for Moss, and she cruises into third without a play.
Something happened with that runner in scoring position.
Eberly has to be careful. Lamprecht powerful, and she strikes her out. Forget being careful. Go right at her with the off speed. A big pitch right here. A payoff from Eberly. And it's ball 4. And Papillo, with 2 runners on, is coming to the plate for the second time.
Right behind Papillo, so it's going to be loaded up for Lappy.
Anna Carter, the catcher, did everything but did a good job handling Lappy and Parks, the 1 and 3 batters. Oh, that's wide. Carter hustles to the backstop plate. The plate. Eberly's tag is in time. Moss out at the plate. Carter fresh into the game. Handled the rebounds.
Barrel things up.
Sam Heyer worked to 1-2-3 first. And Jones crushes this to left. Moss is back. That's off the base of the wall. Jones with her first hit of the MVC tournament. And it's a double to lead off the second inning. Tying run. And the first win for SIU against Murray State. She gets a bunt down here. Lappy charges and throws out the speedy Austin. That moves Jones down to third base with 1 out.
They have the tendency to hit that way.
Kaler right into that vacated spot. And SIU is on the board for the first time in the championship game. Bailey Kaler comes through. In the 7th inning rally. Carter out that way again to left, in for a base hit. She's 2 for 2 in the tournament. And runners at first and second with 1 out. Extend that rally in the 7th inning yesterday. And Groff pops it up. And that is in the park, and it's caught. Thought it might skim the net. But Papillo makes the play, and there's the second out of this inning. Higher homeward. And Lee takes ball 4. Liss will get a chance. Hitters in the valley at the plate, Jackie Liss. And Liss back up the middle. Hogan shuffles, funnels to second, and Sanders there for the out. And the inning ends on the ground out for Jackie Liss.
That 1-2 punch to get you through those 3-game series that you play in conference play.
Payoff. Eberly misses. Lappy on with a leadoff walk in the UNI 3rd inning. Owen has sacrificed 3 times this year. And swinging away and going down with a strikeout against Eberly in the game. A ground ball to shortstop. Liss down to a knee to second for 1. Lead to first, and the dig out is not in time from Jones. Eberly is in the circle saying, how?
Eberly is the one that's kind of the motivator out there. She'll get this team going.
Serve to center. Austin is there. And Eberly, the emotional force over the past couple of days. Second. And Warwick on this pitch out to left, and a sliding play by Papillo. Started the game at catcher, moved out to left, makes a nice play off the bat of Elizabeth Warwick.
Keeping a book for UNI.
He
was signing autographs. That's why he had the Sharpie.
Signing his own lineup card. Hamilton pounds it to right center field. That's got a chance. That is gone. Game-tying blast. Riley Hamilton in the championship game.
Well, here we go. That was a shot, and a good job of taking that ball out to right center field on a line. As soon as she hit it, it didn't get much over that outfield fence, but got it right into the alley and ties this thing up.
That's where she likes to live, Laura, right center field. And from 2-0 down to level it 2.
Of at bats. looking to try to keep this inning going.
And that's hit high in the air to right center field, and that's down for a base hit. That goes to the wall. Jones didn't have a hit before today in the tournament. She's got 2 doubles in the championship game.
She's found the stroke. She just looks comfortable up there, very confident when she steps into the batter's box. Goes with that pitch and splits the 2 outfielders. They have the resume to be able to get into the NCAA tournament.
Tying run at second for Austin, and that's a slicer out to left. Papillo is starting in, now moves back. And an out to hold Jones at second. Taylor's hit back through the middle her last time up. 2-1. Kaler lofts to left, testing Papillo again, who makes both plays to end the inning. With SIU has cracked Anna Wisnowski, who has basically put Sam higher in the same category as Jamie Fisher, a starter that year.
Yeah, just really hard working, work on their craft. That'll get the Panthers started there with a base hit. But 2 pitchers that just really there in this inning. I started thinking, okay, you look at your scorecard and you go, okay, how many until you get to the top of the lineup and how many till you get to Papillo and Lappy?
Yep.
And so that top 1, 2, 3. So yeah.
He's in behind the plate, calling the balls and strikes. Here's a 1-1 from Eberle to Lamprecht. Golfed middle of the diamond. Lee there for the first out. Big first out for Maddie Eberle. The top of the lineup. Setting the stage for Alexis Papillo on deck. The Valley's home run leader. And Parks pops it up on the first pitch. Hamilton gives way to Liss. And 2 pitches and 2 outs.
Off the plate. And going to give Kate Lappy another opportunity. Get him out on the front foot, but Lappy didn't bite.
Eberle. Grounder back to Eberle. She stabs it and gets out of the bases loaded jam. Eberle bringing more juice to that third base dugout. And her payoff pitch coming to Anna Carter. And it's ball 4. Leadoff walk down near the bottom of the lineup for SIU for Carter. And Addie Baker will hit for Rylan Groff. And Baker strokes it to left, but Papillo has been all over her left field spot since going out from behind the plate.
Christensen back.
Lee shoots that right side off Hogan's glove, and Christensen keeps running to third. She's in there without a play. First pitch ambush, Aaron Lee, and they're at the corners.
Yes, you want to get off as soon as you can to get that momentum going. But boy, in a situation like this, make sure you're staying close.
So Christensen is out. Instead of being at third base as the go-ahead run, and Lee comes back to the plate because of the early exit.
Enough separation and enough of a tell that they could see that and get the call.
And it ends up in the glove of Taylor Hogan off the bat of Lee, and the inning is over. Ends up looking like a very clean inning for
is able to generate power at the plate, but I know it's painful for her, and that's got to even be more painful right there. And you can see her on the ground going after that off-speed pitch
of the 2023 tournament.
And she was just kind of the glue on that team that kept everybody together.
Well, a walk puts the go-ahead run on for the Panthers. Lee Hamilton, game-tying home run in the third inning. Zeros since. And 2 on with 1 out for UNI on the walk for Hogan.
You don't know, and a good job by Smithson to lay off of that.
Deep into this battle, Eberle strikes her out swinging.
You can see different personnel and different players in position, so you just have to keep an eye on each and every team.
Called strike 3. Eberle in runs. Hamilton's was a solo homer. And Liss back through the middle off the glove of Sanders. Made a good run at it. And off the diving try, Liss has a base hit.
Door when there has been a threat on base.
Warwick the opposite way. Papillo tracking back and makes the catch. Liss tags from first, heads to second, and is there safely.
Boy, that's a heads-up play by Liss.
And passes the bat to Hamilton, who lofts this to left, and Papillo is right on the spot, and Hamilton just missed it. Underneath it for the second out. On the river. Here's the 2-2 from Wisnowski. Line back through the middle, base hit. Liss had to duck out of the way. Windmill on. Throw to the plate is offline. Jones does it again in the championship. Her third hit gives SIU its first lead.
She is locked in right now. Again, great contact. And right here, boy, Liss had to duck under that laser beam as Jones puts the Salukis ahead. What a barrage of hits to start this ball game from Northern Iowa to jump out 2-0.
And a called strike 3 on Austin. So Wisnowski bounces back after Jones
stayed after it.
Payoff. Ball 4. Tying run on base for UNI to start the top of the 6th. They were giddy this morning. And ground ball up the middle. Liss shuffles to second. Little bit off target there, so no turn to first. They do get the lead runner.
This, that you want the opportunity. You want to be able to swing the bat. But everything's in play in a game like this. You do what is best for your team, and they're saying, we're going to put you on. We're taking the bat out of your hand.
Hannah Carter scooped the ball off the net and gotten out at home to end the inning. Now Lappy again with the bases loaded. Bouncer to Hamilton. There's one out. Throw across. Double play. The decision to walk Papillo paid.
They're down 2-0. So they have had to play from behind in all 3 games.
And Parks cruises under that fly ball from Kaler, and there's one away in the 6th. Southern Illinois felt that they were really well positioned to. She's reached all 3 times. Payoff is drilled right center field. Parks on the move. That's off the base of the wall, and it skips away from her. And Carter has another hit. 3 for 3 over the last 2 days. The championship game of the Valley Tournament. Grounder to third. Lappy, little bobble, and no throw to first. Puts that in her back pocket. And Lappy charged for an error to put him at first and second with
play. And now opportunity for a force at any one of the bases.
Lee golfs it in the air to right. It's caught. Carter tags, then slams on the brakes.
But nothing right down the middle.
And fly ball right field. It's caught. Moss runs it down, and the inning is over. Ryan Jacobs has talked about them banging their head against the wall time after time of the championship game. So just like this count.
And, the thing that Coach Jacobs said is, it was that.
Right back to Eberle. 1 down in the 7th inning.
The COVID year for them and really calmed things down for Southern Illinois.
Serve to center. Austin playing deep. Comes on. Makes the diving catch to put the Salukis 1 out from a championship.
Determination to get this job done.
Grounder back through the middle of base hit. Taylor Hogan keeps this game alive, and the ball gets through Austin, and she's up to second. Payoff. In the air to center. Austin backpedaling. Austin has room. Southern Illinois, the undisputed champ in 2024. The tournament champs for the 2nd year in a row.
I think there were some people holding their breath on that one as Smithson launched it and Austin kept drifting further back and further back.
Brought to you by State Farm. Alexis Papillo Solo home run and a 2-run first inning for UNI. Then they walked her 3 times. The ultimate respect with runners on base. And Sydney Jones, no hits in the tournament before today. She had the eventual game winner on her 3rd double of this championship game.